Oh, I just realized my mic was on mute this whole time. Lovely. I'm trying to reconnect my Twitch. Please remove your channel and the dashboard and connect again. Well, it told me I could reconnect. Okay, I'm gonna remove it and then re-add it. Let's see if that works. I don't know why Twitch isn't working. I might have to disconnect and then reconnect. Oh no, it says it's online. Okay, let's see. Yay! Okay. Okie dokie. So now that that's working. Titles updated successfully. Okay, I'm gonna assume that's true. From here, how do I change? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna go with that for now until I can figure out what to do moving forward. But I think I'm gonna return to streaming on both YouTube and Twitch at the. Oh, why did Twitch say it's offline again? What just happened? It says it's offline, but I see myself online, so I don't know how truthful this is being right now because it's saying offline. But I'm just going to assume that I'm online and ignore the fact that this is saying offline. Let me see. E. Okay, so it shows it there. Ooh. Okay. I think I'm gonna quit that. Actually, I shouldn't have quit that because I'm actually gonna be using it. I just realized. Okay. Let's separate this window out, and then we can close these. And I'm just going to use my drive. I'm going to use Substack. I'm going to need to sign into my other account. And then I'll share my screen. Just let me get set up. I wonder if I could sign in with the password. That's the question. I don't actually know. Oh, I can. Okay. Okay, so I'm in Substack, and I also need to sign into my website. I'm doing all this sign in stuff first before I share my screen with all my many tabs. I've got like too many bottles of water on my desk. Okay, that's not working. Huh. Oh, come on. Here we go. Okay. So let's copy that, paste it there. Hopefully that's the right login. I don't actually remember. It is. Okay. So you're going to get to see the back end basically of like my website, which I have not looked at in over 6 months at least, which is great because that's the whole point of a website, is that you shouldn't be tinkering with it constantly. And I felt like in the past I was tinkering with it constantly. And that was not good. Let me see. I think I want this. Okay. This is not the right size. So let's fix this. We don't need to see any of those windows. I actually feel like I'm way too big. So let's shrink us down considerably. What is this? Oh. Yeah, we can shrink this down considerably as well. Put it over here. Where is the... Oh, it's locked. Okay. I was wondering why it wasn't working. I just want to make sure I get the right... Okay, so we're gonna put everything up here. I don't know why it's not snapping to the corner, but I could put a chat window there now that I just did that. But let's work on this first. This is terrible. It's still terrible. What in the hell's bells? Okay, that's better. We can move it up now because it's too far down. I want to try to put it in the center. Although I could have a banner going across the top now that I think about it. So let's not put it center. Let's put it like that. And that way something like this can go up here. I could put the timer up there if I wanted to. And then I could put chat like right in this big area down here. Okay, sweet. Let's put the timer, which I have not opened. Here we go. Okay. So let's put it here for me, and then we'll put it up here. I'll just make it smaller. Oh my god, my monitor's been doing this weird thing where it like turns off. It goes black for like a second. I don't know why it's been doing that lately. I'm just gonna hit play for now. Okay, that looks good enough over there. And what was the other thing I wanted to do? A chat window. Okay. That I'm gonna have to get from Stream something. Is it Stream Labs or Stream Elements? I feel like it's Stream Elements. I have not done this in so long. Actually, hold on one second. Oh, I was muted. Okay, so now that I have that all set up, although I don't know what this is showing me here. Okay, there we go. We can move on to other things. Okay. What was it? Doing. Let's get rid of these things. I have not been, like I said, looking at the back end of my website in a very, very, very long time. So, well, actually not that long because I just recently added this feature here, which is basically on the left side is my writing, and then on the right side is my gaming. So I have them both here. I am going to add the Twitch link because, like I said, I think I'm going to go back to just streaming from both simultaneously. and see how that works. And I also have a newsletter for both. So I have a newsletter for my writing on the left side and a newsletter for my gaming on the right side. And so I want to rewrite some things on here. Like I want to redo my bio here to include the fact that I do like gaming. I also want to change my logo so it's not this ED with a hard line on the right of it. I want it to be something a bit more like the way my Brave Bird logo is, which I literally just slapped together in Canva. So I'm probably going to do something similar there. I do like the way the Storyteller and the Gamer looks, although I think I'm going to take the words the out and just have it say Gamer Storyteller and then like that. And I might put I might actually move this part here underneath the two boxes. So have these two boxes move up, have this wording be just below it, and then right under that have the my bio and then my signature here. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. If you were to go to my site right now without me being signed in, you wouldn't see this stuff here. I just don't have any footer to put on the right hand side at the moment. I haven't thought of anything to put there. I have no idea. I think at one point I was gonna put a coffee link there, and I might consider doing that. I don't know, but I'm trying really hard to make this as simple of a site as possible. I also want to change this on the upper left hand side from saying Erica Drayton the Storyteller. I want it to say something else. I don't know what, but I'm going to change that. I want to remove the Storyteller because I want to make sure I'm incorporating both parts of, you know, what I do and who I am. So I have cereal here. I think I'm going to put, and this should have, I think, a countdown. Yeah. So I have that's happening in like 70 days basically. And then I have my podcast, which I'm hoping to bring back at some point. There's just a lot to do. So, and a lot to update. Oh, your podcast couldn't be embedded. I will have to double check that. That's why it's also good to come here and just kind of check it at least once a month, if not more. I don't like the way this looks. Originally, I thought it looked very neat, but I think I want to try to do something else with this visually. If I can. This actually takes me outside to my Substack, which, you know, it is what it is. Which I think I might actually remove from here and just have it be blog, podcast, serial, and then games. I'm going to do a games page where I'm going to basically highlight the games that I've played, like how many hours I've played, that kind of little geeky bit of information. And when I do that, I'm going to link on there to this thing that I've been, this is for gamers. It doesn't, and for Pokemon specific gamers that I have been working on, and it's like 90% done, at least from my standpoint, where this is a huge living dex that I've been working on. And like I said, from my standpoint, it's done. The only thing I haven't done yet is filling in what the shiny Pokemon images look like. I'm gonna work on that. I'm not in a rush because I don't shiny hunt, but other people do, and I'm sure they'll love having the ability to see what the shiny looks like on here without having to go into a site if they don't want to. But yeah, so I have filled all of these things in, and so it's been a labor of love, and it's done to the point of me having like, I have a spot for up to 1,000 Pokemon. I don't know if there's going to be 1,000 after the new game comes out this November, but if so, I have it. Otherwise, I do have the what we have now, which is 905. So there's actually 905 Pokemon in the Pokédex, which I have all 905 with each of their images here. And so my goal has been recently to catch them all. I won't bore you with any of that, but I'm going to leave a link to this in my games my games page. So I want to have a blog page. My screen went black again. I feel like it does it every 15 minutes. A blog page, a podcast page, a serial page, and a games page. So that would basically be 4 pages. And like I said, I'm going to get rid of this. So actually, let me do that first. I'm going to get rid of the newsletter link. Remove, save, and then I'm going to rearrange the home page right now. I'll do that next. I should have just made a to-do list for myself, but that's all right. So let's go home and let's edit. Okay, these images I created, oh, it's doing it again. What is happening with my screen? These images I created in Canva, so I'm gonna have to open up Canva to remove the words the from each of the images. But in the meantime, I want to edit this. And I'm going to add Twitch. And I want to add the link. Here we go. Like that. And I believe it should already be set to open in a separate thing. Oh no, it's not. Okay, open links in new tab. Let me see if this one is set up that way. It is. Okay, so the ones on the left were not, but I just fixed them. So now let's do some more movement. So we're going to take this and I want to move it. Actually, I'm not going to move it. I'm just going to remove these lines here. Is this I'm listening to classical music and I swear it sounds like This Is Halloween from Nightmare Before Christmas, but it doesn't say that that's what this is. It's a Swedish Rhapsody. Okay, so there must be a gap here. Let's close this gap and make it a bit smaller. There's a gap here. Let's make this a bit smaller as well. Is there a gap here? No. Okay, so I'm going to update this just so that I can look at it, and then I'm going to go into Canva. Okay, much better. So these should all open in a new window, and they do. So there's my Twitter. I technically don't use Twitter anymore, so I haven't decided yet if I want to remove the icons from here and just have it be Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. I don't know. I'm still iffy on that. In fact, I feel like I want to rearrange the order of these and do like Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, which I think I might do. But let's edit these images in Canva before I go through all of that. Okay, so we want to go here. All right, so I'm going to remove the downloading designs has moved to the share menu. Interesting. We've also created new ways to share designs with teams and people. That's so weird that download is here now. Yeah, I feel like that was a mistake. Like that's not the right place to put it, but no, that's not what I meant to do. Can we undo that? Oh, you know why? Because it's grouped. Okay. Now we got it. I just wanted to shrink this and then move this closer. I don't want to censor it. I want to actually have it down here like this. And now we can group it again and move it back over to be centered like so. And let's fix this. Let's ungroup these real quick and do the same thing. Shrinking like this. Moving this up against it. Group it again. And recenter like that. Okay, and now we can download. All 2 pages. Okay, zippity doo dah, zippity a. Let's unzip. Now I think what I need to do is make them transparent. I think that's what I did with the other ones. Let me actually check to confirm that before I go doing it. I did, yep, okay. So hold on one second, I'm doing this off stream. Oh, hello, Silent Willow. Hold on, let me stop my classical music because it's like blaring in my ears. Hello. So I'm thinking of coming back to stream. Well, not coming back, but basically doing what I was doing before I left, which is basically streaming from both YouTube and Twitch. We'll see how it goes. If I find any sort of hiccups like I did before, then I might just go back to streaming on YouTube again. But for the meanwhile, okay, did I just save that? I'm assuming I did. Here is where I am for today because I've got some things I need to update on my website. I wanted to try to get back to my, not just my writing, but to my email list, which I kind of neglected since like the new year started because I've been so busy with other things. I started a new job. So I've been, busy with that. That's going to start ramping up. So my ability to stream in the morning is, no longer possible. So I might actually start streaming in the afternoon. Well, not in the afternoon. Let me say in the evening. actually. So I might be going back to the good old days of Twitch when I first started streaming, and I would actually stream when I got home from work. So that's probably going to be the instance here, where I'm going to work till about 4 or 5 o'clock, have my dinner between 5 and 6, and then come back upstairs to my office and stream for about maybe 2 to 3 hours or until bedtime. But because of that, I'm probably only going to stream twice a week, because there are, I usually spend time with my wife in the evenings, so she's going to have to adjust to that as well. It's going to be a huge adjustment for both of us, because she has the ability to write and to be creative all day while I'm at work, or in the mornings anyway, which is when she likes to do it. But I no longer have that luxury because I have to start at 9. Before, I was starting at noon, so I literally had all morning to write and do whatever Monday through Friday. But now that I'm going from starting work at 12 to starting work at 9, I just, the idea of getting up at 6 a.m. to write for a couple of hours, I just can't turn my creative juices on like that. As much as I would love to be able to do that, I just can't. So the only solution is either I only stream once a week on the weekend, or I stream in the evening after dinner. And again, like I said, if I do that, so I think the plan is going to be that I stream like Tuesday, Thursday in the evening, and then Saturday during the day, like right now I'm streaming, and then Sundays, at least until football season starts, I'll stream probably in the afternoon, like from 1 to 3 or something like that, after lunch on Sundays. Occasionally, I can't promise that every Sunday, but I think that's going to be the new streaming cycle, at least for writing. Gaming, I don't know. I don't know. It's just a lot. And so right now I'm just trying to update some things, and yeah. But the new job, I know I'm going to love it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to put me back to what I love, which is being in a silo all unto myself and just kind of doing my job, and doing it as best as I did. And it's going back to where I worked for 10 years. So I'm technically almost going full circle. Like, I was at this job before I moved to LA. And then I had to quit so that I could move to LA. I moved to LA for, I think I lived in LA for 2, if not 3, almost 4 years. And then I moved back, and now I'm right back working at Group M. I'm not in the office. I work from home. But I am back basically with the agency that I worked with and for 10 years before I left to LA. So it's just like, it's crazy that I feel like I've come full circle. I was in New York, I worked for them. I left New York, I come back to New York, I'm working for them again. Okay, so I am going to now replace this image with the one that I just did. Add image here. Oh, that's not what I meant. And when I left, I technically was still working with the same agency. So I get to keep my seniority, which is also pretty awesome. Because when I was in LA, I ended up getting hired by a sister agency to the one that I worked with. And they hired me because I had worked with this company for 10 years. So I ended up working with them for about 1.5 years. And then that agency merged with another one, which basically ended up firing everyone who worked there originally. So I was the last one in, so I was the first one out. But literally like 3 months after that, boom, I got hired by another agency within the same huge umbrella. So it was like I never really left the company I worked for 10 years. And I actually ended up working with them because the agency I joined worked very closely with them. And I was actually hired again specifically because I worked with this agency for 10 years in New York. And then I ended up working for them all the way through until moving out here and through COVID and everything like that. So I was with them for 2 years. And then while they were going to transition me to another client, because I was hired on to work on Facebook and manage the Facebook finance. Facebook ended up going with a different agency after being with the one I was with for about 4 years. And we wanted them to leave because atrocious, but that's another story. So I was actually going to be working with Kimberly Clark, but then my original former employees from 10 years ago in New York had reached out to all of the internal agencies to say they were looking for someone to handle their Coca-Cola account because it's brand new and it's ginormous, and they could not give it to one of the employees they already had. My boss reached out and said, "Do you want Erica?" They said, "Oh, hell yes," because I had worked for them for 10 years. And so they already knew me very well. And so to make an already long story even longer, that's how I ended up right back where I was. Because I mean, I ended up getting the jobs that I got because of this job that I had for 10 years. And then I ended up going right back to them because I had been with them for so long. And in all of that time, which accumulates to about almost 15 years worth of working for them, they, like I said, they let me keep my seniority. So the vacation days that I would have accumulated had I not had so many gaps in between from one agency to another, they make it to seem like I had never left, which is pretty nice. So I have, all of my benefits and all that comes along with it as if I had been there forever and a day. Why am I not able to see what I'm trying to see here? Let me see if this works. Yes, okay. Okay, I'll do it that way. We are going to upload the Storyteller, which is this one. I probably should have looked at the settings I had before I removed it, but align center, I think, is what I want. And I want the image size to be full size. And I think that's all I want. Let me see what that does. Why is it leaving such a huge gap there? Oh, because it's still, okay, wait, I have to, this is wrong. Let's remove that again. I have to actually edit the image that I edited. Oh, jeez. And I have to reopen it because it's not, I closed them. So smart. But anyhow, it's been a long week. Okay, so I want to make sure I'm doing the same height. The width is going to be different, but I want the height to be the same. So let's see what height dimensions I can do here. Let's do 220 for the height. Okay, so let's copy that file, new from clipboard. Let's title this that, and then let's come over here and do 220 for the height. Perfect. We'll move it down to try and center it. We will did I want the same width? Why do I feel like I want the same width? Let's do the same width just in case. 1444. Okay. Because I have a feeling if I don't, it's going to make this image bigger than it should be. Come on. Where's the thing to grab this? What? Okay, let me try this again. 1444 by 220. 220, 1444. Perfect. Let's try to censor this. Ha ha ha. Does that look censored? Kinda, sorta. We'll go with it. Copy file. New from clipboard. Okay. Let's quit. And now let's try this again. Add image. Upload. Downloads. Upload from downloads. Open. Okay, let's see. That is much better. And we're going to align center. We're going to do a full size and we're going to move it up. Perfect. And now we're going to remove this image. And we're going to add out an image that we're going to upload from the downloads folder. And again, we're going to align center, move it up and do full size. And boom. Okay. I mean, the only thing that's kind of sucky is that Storyteller, the word is obviously much longer, but it's still very much centered to the thing. I don't really like the gap between like my image and Storyteller. I feel like it's just such a big gap. Is there, how do I have this in here? Is there a way for me to make this gap smaller? Is the question. I don't know. There is no shadow. I mean, it almost feels like, well, hold on. Column width. We're not doing animations here. I have it aligning with the top. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just weird. Oh wait, there is a thing here. Okay, let's remove that. I don't know why I had a spacer there. Let's see if there's any other ones up here. That one is fine. There's a spacer down here I want to change. Or did I remove that spacer? Yeah, I must have because there's nothing there. And you know what? I think I might just remove this one as well. And I might remove this one as well. Let's see what's the worst that could happen. I know why I put them there, but I'm starting to think I don't need them. This one I might still need. So let's keep it. Let's update it. Let's see what it looks like. And then we can work on rewriting my, yeah, I don't know if that might seem too close together now. Does it seem too scrunched up? I mean, yes, no, maybe so. I also said I wanted to redo the order of the icons, so let's do that as well. And I need to redo the icons on the top right. I'm going to remove Medium and Tumblr, and I'm going to keep Substack, Instagram, YouTube. I wonder if I could get... See, the only reason I feel like... it's just weird having these up here unless I'm going to stick with one account, which would probably be my Storyteller, so I could technically still put Twitch up there. So let's do that second. Hold on. Let me first rearrange the icons. Yeah, I should have made a to-do list so that way I could move a bit faster, but I'm like working literally on the fly. So let's move. I want to put Twitch, then YouTube, then Instagram, like that. Okay. Let's move these over. And then YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Boom. Small, slight change, but I think it's important. Let's update this again. And then we'll move on to the icons on the top right, which I want to change. And I think it's changed over here in the menus area, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Is it here? Social links? Yeah. Okay, so let's see if I can just get a different image. So I have medium. Oh my god. I am like so nasally, so I apologize. I've had to oh, here we go. File. Select file. I don't know why my folders aren't there anymore. I mean, it says choose folders here. So let me put it here in the logos section because I think that's where I want to put them. Ah, boy. Okay, so let's see. Yep, that looks right. I don't know why for some reason I thought these were logos that I was already like that were already programmed into the system, but I guess I was wrong. Okay, so save. So let's change this to the new URL. Let's change the label. Is this the same? Oh, I didn't have to. Well, anyway, I didn't have to click this. So there was something else I wanted to remove. Oh, Tumblr. Let's remove that one altogether. So now let's rearrange these. Let's just move YouTube up one like that. Let's see how this looks. I have no idea how this is gonna look. Oh, not too much of a disaster. I almost wish I could get the YouTube that's an outline instead of filled in like that. Let's see. Yeah, like I like this one. Actually, this one might even be better. Yeah, let's try this one. Okay. Let's change that image to the one I just downloaded and see if that looks better. I'm gonna add it to logos again. Upload. Select. Save. Close. Save the menu. All right, let's have a look now. I like that better. It almost seems like a thinner line. Okay, I'm starting to get a little too anal about it, I think. Let's just leave it at that. So the ones down here should have updated as well, and they did. Sweet. I almost feel like I should have gotten the thinner one for Twitch because now that's looking too. It's looking almost too thick, but I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna try not to let it bother me. Okay, so we have blog, podcast, serial, and then I want to do a games page. And then after I do the games page, which I need to kind of do a rough sketch on what I want to look the games page look like. So this unfortunately is gonna have to be done in my notes app, which you can't see, but take my word for it. My website. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a lot of image hunting for this, but okay, so there's that. I could just get the stack that's right behind me instead of trying to guess the name of all these games. Okay. Okay, how many Zelda games do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, I think that's at least all the games I'm playing. I was gonna list all the games that I own, but I think I'm just gonna list, at least with images, the games that I'm playing. And then what I might do is make a list of the games that I own that I'm just not playing. And when I say playing, I mean like playing on my streams. So that also will limit whatever it is that I'm doing. Okay, so let me now do some searching because I want to get the the game cover art. I guess that's what you would call it. Game case. Let me see. Let's go to images. Yeah, I guess that's what you would call it. Is this it? Perfect. Okay, so let's save this. Okay, that's saved. Next. And let's go with this one again. This one is smaller. Why is it smaller? I guess that's all right because I'm actually not going to want to have it that big, but next. I swear they're like all different sizes. Let me see what this one looks like from GameStop. See, I don't like that it has the white on either side. I don't want to have to crop anything. So I'm going to leave it like that. And then last but not least for the Pokemon games, the newest one. Boom. Okay. Okay, so now let's do the next one, which is not Pokemon, but Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm gonna just look for the Amazon image. ACNH. done. Now there's 2 Mario games. Let's do Mario Party Superstars. Yep. Is Superstars one word? I don't know why I thought it was 2 words. Okay. I will fix that. Let me fix that over here as well. And then the other Mario game is Mario Kart 8. Where's the Amazon image? Here we go. So much to do, so little time. Mario Kart 8. And now we have 4 Zelda games. So let's do Zelda Link's Awakening. And then next is the big one, Zelda Breath of the Wild. Why do I not see the Amazon one? Am I going nuts or something? That is not the right case. I don't know what cover that is. Where the heck? Well, let me look at this eBay one and see if that one works. It's kind of grainy. Why do I not see one from Amazon? Like, that should be front and center. Do I have to actually go to Amazon to get it? Hold on, there's got to be a reason. Let's check in Amazon directly. Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yeah, like, what is this cover? I've never seen this cover before. Why does it... What does mine look like? Mine does not look like that. Hold on. Yeah, mine looks like... Why is this cover like this? I'm like legitimately fascinated. And it doesn't say like this is a special thing, March 3rd, 2017. See, this is the one I have. It looks like this. Oh, maybe it's a different edition? I didn't even realize there were different editions. There's a, yeah, I don't know why. A master edition, which is really cool. A special edition, standard, and then a starter pack, which I don't know what you would need, but let's just look at standard and let me see if I can possibly just grab this image. I don't know why it's not like right there when I Googled for it, but whatever. Zelda Breath of the Wild. Okay, next, let's go back to where we were searching. Hyrule Warriors is the other one. Hopefully it won't need me to... Okay, good. See, here it is. I mean, why was Breath of the Wild so difficult? And last but not least, Skyward Sword HD. I have too many windows open now. Let me just move. Oh, sorry, I think I missed you, so you probably left. But thanks for stopping by, and at least for letting you stopping by basically helped me to realize that, yes, I actually am streaming on Twitch, because according to my OBS, I am not online. So, Zelda Skyward Sword. Okay, so I have all of the images, and now it's just a matter of putting them on the site and making it look pretty. So I'm going to be creating a brand new page. A brand new blank page starting from scratch. After I work on this, then I'm going to try to revitalize my other stuff. Okay, do I want to... I do, but not yet, I think. So first things first. Classic paragraph is what I want. Now this wording needs to be done a bit better, but we'll go with this for now. Can I just remove this section? I know it puts it there automatic, but don't really need it. And now let's add columns. And actually, no. Let's add a header. What? Oh, jeez. Heading. Okay, heading. Let's add a heading. Add a header. And let's make this heading say currently playing. And now let's add some columns here. And I want to do 4. So the way to do 4 at this moment is you have to do this and then like that. Okay, so we've got 4 now. And I actually want to organize these 4. No. Oh, God. Remove column. Oh my God, why do I keep doing that? You know what? Let's do it from here because this is getting crazy. Okay, here we go. I want to align middle like that. And now let's add a couple of images here. We're going to add the 4 Pokemon game. And I think I'm going to do it from oldest to newest. So we're going to do Let's Go Eevee first. And as usual, I want to align center. And then we're going to add what came after? I think Sword and Shield. And again, align center. And then the next one would be BDSP. Align sensor. And then last would be RCS. Pokemon Legends. Align center. Let me put the radio back on now that it seems just so quiet in my head. That actually looks really good. I want to publish this real quick and then look at it. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to actually, I need to section these off. So I'm going to put like a heading of Pokemon under that. But let's keep going with just adding the images. Oh, that looks so much better than I had even anticipated. Okay, let's edit page. Let's see. So we have the 2 Mario games and the 1 Animal Crossing. And I think I'm going to put them all on the same line. So I'm going to do... I'm actually going to do a column of 5 and then put the 3 in the middle. So we're going to do that. And then I'm going to come up here again because it makes it easier for me to just do this. And then come here, align middle. Okay, so now let's start adding some images. Oh wait, that's not where I wanted to add the image. I just got finished saying, okay, wait. Let's remove this image from here. I want to add them in the 3 center ones. Okay. So let's upload. I'm gonna do Animal Crossing first and then the 2 Mario games. Animal Crossing. And I want to align sensor. And then I want to do another image. Upload. Let's do Mario Kart and then the other one. Align center. Beautiful. I might actually make these 2. Let's see how I can do that. Hold on, let's do this. I have to do the math here. So if I 22, that's 40. They would all be the same, so I don't want to do that. Let's do, if I do 5 and 5, that's 10. That leaves 90 divided by 3. I need a calculator here for a second. So 30 for each. So let's do that 5%. Let's do this at 5%. And so let's do this at 30. Wait a minute. Why is it doing it that way? Why is it doing it by pixels and not by percentage like it normally would? Okay, wait. Let me undo everything I just did. Yeah, that's too big. Still too big. I can tell by Mario Kart that I'm making these too big. So, okay. I might have to do this from scratch again. Oh no, wait. Okay, we got it. That's better. Okay, so now that we did that, I'm gonna update and then I'm gonna add the Zelda games. Okay, very nice. So now let's add the 4 Zelda games. I shouldn't have to do any finagling with the columns. I'm gonna do it the same way I did the Pokemon. Just like this. So these, I'm not going to do it in the order of release. I'm going to do it in order of played, most played. Oh, why is that so small? I'll have to come back to that. Because that's going to be a problem. I can tell right off the bat it's going to be a problem. Okay, let's update this and now let's take a look at just how much of a problem this is. Yeah, why is it so small? Interesting that it's 1,000 by, oh, it actually, okay. I see why it's messed up. So just give me a second here. Whoop. I need to open another one just so I can compare the two. Okay, can I see the size of this, please? Okay, that should be fine. But now what I need to do is this. Copy file, new from clipboard. Perfect. Just write this one out as opposed to, okay, so let's try this again. I have a different image to use. Hopefully it won't look too bad. Oh no, align sensor, sorry. Let's see. Oh, I think it worked. I think what I did worked. Perfect. Okay. Oh, that looks so pretty. Okay, so now it's not updated with all the information that I want, but I want to add that link that I said. So let me do that and then I can move on. And then I need to add this to the menu. I don't know what else to call it besides that. That's kind of what it is. And let me get the link. I actually don't want to use this one. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this one and remove it. And then I'm going to duplicate or make a copy of this one. And then I'm going to clean it because this one actually has my information. And I'm going to rename it to Pokemon Home for Everyone. Okay. And then I'm going to open this one and remove all of my check marks and things that I put in here. I wonder if I can just highlight everything actually. Let me see. I just realized I could have just copied and pasted because these aren't formula cells. Okay, yeah, these aren't formula cells. The ones that have formulas in them are actually the ones over here. Because what happens is, which I like, is if you, like, let's say you're playing like a red, blue, or yellow version of Pokemon, and you're gonna add Bulbasaur to the home app. When you want to actually just pay attention to here, you don't want to check any boxes that aren't green. You only want to check in the green boxes. So if you check this, it automatically will check it in the other games that Bulbasaur appears in. So if I were working on, like, let's say the Pokédex for, like, right now I'm actually working on the Pokédex for Sword and Shield, I could drop down and say, don't show me any of the blanks, just show me these. And then I could come over here and, say, don't show me any of the ones that are false, show me all the ones that are true. And then it'll show me essentially all of the Pokemon that I have caught. And so here you can see, because this is blank, it's all the Pokemon that are not here. You could hide the columns also if it seems a bit cluttered with all the black here. I couldn't think of another color to use besides black. Maybe, black is a bit too much, and I might change it to like a light gray or something. But basically it just means that Pokemon is not in this area of the game. So like in Let's Go Pikachu, you obviously wouldn't find the Galarian Ponyta or a Galarian Farfetch'd, etc. So let's select all here. Let's hit OK. So the main part that anyone who's using this would basically want to be using is, or even filtering for that matter, would really be like from columns A through like maybe I. And really I and column B are the ones that anyone using this should be filling in. They shouldn't need to fill in or check or do anything to anything else. Everything else should just remain locked and untouched. So like if you want to know all of the Pokemon that have flying as their first or only typing, then you would just filter this and see all the ones that have flying as their first or only typing. But you can also see all the ones that may have flying as their second typing. So that means they have a type in the beginning. So there's a lot more flying than you might think, but flying is secondary, whereas they have a primary type over the flying. So unfortunately, when it comes to flying type Pokemon, which I'm showing because that's my favorite, they're just few and far between, especially compared to the other types. I mean, there's only 8 here, and of the 8, like it's really not even 8. It's more like 1, 2, 4, because these are evolutions. So it's really Cramorant, Rookidee, Noibat, and Tornadus. And Tornadus is considered like not a legendary, but it's considered a Pokemon that you can't just catch in the wild. There's a whole thing you have to do in order to even get a Tornadus. Noibat you can get, I already have. Rookidee you can get, again, I already have. Both of these, I think, are actually oh no. Rookity is specific to Gen 8, as is Cramorant is specific to Gen 8. So even before Gen 8, so up until Gen, like, 6, or actually until Gen 5, there wasn't even a Pokemon that had flying as their primary type. Oh my god, that's just hurts the heart. So Gen 1 through 4 saw Pokemon that were a flying type secondary. Let's see. I'm just curious. What's this with GHO? Hold on a second. I just saw a typo here. Yeah, this is why I need to check this. Let's check this and make sure there's no more typos here. There should only be 18 types. Yeah, NA is fine because I'm putting NA if they don't. Okay. Let me make sure this all says flying. Okay, it all says flying. So Gen 1, there was several here. But flying is unfortunately the secondary thing to whatever the primary is. Unfortunately. Let me check column E just to make sure there's no typos here. Typos with the typing. Nope. Okay. So let's uncheck this. So this is the one that I want to share. So let's get a copy of this. Let's change to anyone with the link. Copy. Done. Let's come back here. Let's convert this into a hyperlink. Let's paste that. Let's do the settings. Just click open link in new tab. Update. Why is it this a different color? Let's see if it's a different color on the site. If not, I might just make it a different color just because I like my links to stand out. Oh, it is. Okay. National Living Dex spreadsheet. I probably should put like the number so people know like this is legit. And 905. So let's change this to Arial Black. Like that. I actually want to get that right, so hold on one second. Next. Oh, nice. every Saturday at noon, the radio station I listen to classical, will do an opera for like 3-4 hours, and they'll play it in its entirety. And they're doing Don Carlos in its original French. So they're announcing like the conductor and all of the main players and everything. Oh. Oh, it's 12:01. I really love how this looks. Like chef's kiss. Okay, let's add it to the menu area. And then I'm actually feeling a little hungry, so I might end stream so I could go eat lunch. But let's see if I could make it another hour. Do a little other stuff. Okay, so let's switch this to main. Okay, so now we have the blog page, the serial page, the games page, which we just added. And I also, let me close this. I also added this so anyone who wants to can come here and download this for themselves to use as their own living decks. I'm wondering if I want to do it in each tab as well. I don't know if that might be overkill. I think I want to kind of do some sort of divider and have like a divider here and put that this is like family game night and solo game, and then Zelda, which means I think I might want to put Zelda up and move these three down. But I can worry about that a different day. I want to change the look of the blog page because I don't like it. This is taking a long time. Oh my god, I didn't even realize this was still trying to update in the background. Okay, hold on. No wonder my computer is being sluggish. Hold on, I need to go to my dashboard. I have to take screenshots of something. Okay. Where do I save? It's been so long. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I think this is it. Yeah, okay. I mean, it doesn't even really matter because it's not going to, it's going to be emailed, but it's not actually going to be on my site. Okay, so this should have already saved. If I back out, it should show it. Yep, okay. I don't know what this is. This has updated so much and I just have not looked at it. Alright, I'm gonna go get food and do the rest of my day, but this was a good thing to do this morning. And I'm also gonna listen to the rest of this opera while I eat my lunch, but anywho, hopefully I will be doing this more often because I need to get back into the nitty gritty grind. When, how often, what time, don't know yet. Still working out those kinks because I just started a new job, so I don't know what the heavy lift is going to be, if I'm going to be exhausted after work and just not even want to stream in the evenings either. And so I might only do my writing streams on the weekend. I don't know. But until then, we will just play it by ear, and the next time you see me is the next time you see me.